Hello, I'm MBX Toycat, and I'm gonna play some Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, a game I've looked nothing into. I even skipped last year's Call of Duty release, because one of the things I think must be beautiful is being able to play a COD game and really just diving into it with no extra knowledge. I don't know the gun balance, I don't know the maps. I just want to see how fun is a game to play after it's, like some number of years now without really picking up a Call of Duty game for any multiplayer experience. I don't know, but we're gonna find out. So, yeah, this map actually seems super interesting in that, like, I can't tell when we're in the middle whether people are gonna be. There's a guy there, but I mean, he shot me better than I could shoot him. Oh, he had the same gun as... No, he didn't. It just looks the same. So it's got the same red dot sight. So, yeah, the reason I'm playing this game is because, honestly, Call of Duty Black Ops was a game I enjoyed. Like, to me, this just sounds like, what if Black Ops, but, like, again, and different because it's been a decade or something, done like that, like half, the majority of a decade, if nothing else. Okay, can we shoot these people? I totally can. Yeah, look at that. I can shoot that guy too if I want to. Okay, no, I can't. This, that's the first time I've ever seen a COD map where, like, there's people just on the other side of the level, just like, he won't shoot me, it's fine. But, yeah, it's been a really long time since I played Black Ops, and I feel like it'd be fun to dive back in and relive some of that nostalgia. And in reality, like, it's kind of cool, regardless of what happens here. Like, if I like this, obviously it's, oh man, this is awful. Okay. But I haven't got my settings set up right. Like, that sensitivity hurt. Like, I was just trying to 180, and the game was like, no, you will face the direction you're facing because you are on controller, and people on controller only ever want to go this fast around. Like, why would you ever want to 360 in less than a second? What tactical benefit could you get from that? But, yeah, no, basically... it's interesting because I really like, I have this super fond memory of Black Ops because all of the negative memories, all of the times things went not so great for me, they've been erased from my mind. All of the, the negatives of, like, playing against people who, like, are there, like, they're like, it's not to have fun, it's about winning and losing, which I feel the attitude, I just don't, personally, always have it when I'm playing games. I play games to unwind a lot of the time, and I don't really get that so much. Oh yeah, look at my elimination. I am so good. I'm an eliminator, you could say. Someone's gonna be around this corner, so I'm gonna prone around it, and I'm gonna get ready for them. I'm so ready. There's a guy right above. Like, is he there? No, it's my shadow. I thought there was a guy above me, just like ruining my entire cover position right there. But yeah, basically, they when you think about a game, you think about only the best bits. When you think back to a memory, all of the bad things of something kind of escape. Like, I like flying a lot, but, like, I don't remember being hassled at security every time, or I don't remember waiting in a really long line, not being able to go on my phone because there's a big sign saying no phones, for no good reason, you remember the good things, and that's like, okay, that's good. I think that's a thing that keeps us sane. Can I drive these? No, I cannot. Oh, okay. I heard there was vehicles in this game, but clearly not that type of vehicle. Okay. This guy's gonna be a hard one to kill, I guess. Oh. I got a second shot on him. Can I get a third? Does this game have recovering health or what? Is there a downside what's happening over there? I don't know. He threw a grenade at me. I threw one at him. Let's see who's more accurate here, I guess. Ooh. What was that? Was that a sniper? Oh, sniper. My favorite close-range weapon in the Call of Duty series. But, yeah, I think it's always a good idea to, like... Actually, maybe this is the opposite of a good idea. I think for most people, never, like, it's like... rose-tinted glasses or something, why bother turning them off for most people? I totally actually feel that. Okay. Oh, also, I think I killed someone, it looks like. Yeah, I'm so good at this game. I am killing people like they're not even people. I don't care about the soldier on the other side of this battlefield, because he's probably a teenager. That's not a guy with a whole life behind him, with a family. That's, I don't know, what point I'm even trying to make accidentally right here. But I am accidentally making it regardless. But yeah, I think for most people, the best thing to do is to, like, oh yeah, just don't think about your memories too hard. Just remember that they were great. Remember how things were so much better in the past. Definitely not because of how memory functions, and because memories are, not... Oh, wow, I actually killed him. I am good with grenades. I'm surprised there aren't more people using them, like... Mistakes are made. Heck yeah. I got 50 points, though, so... who's the winner now? Is it the game or is it me? Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard to consistently shoot above these sand dunes. These are the worst form of cover, like, to play against. Oh, he's a sniper. Heck yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's show you all my sick skills. Okay, or let's die. Throw a frag grenade, scare him off. Get a quick reload in there. and get exploded myself. Oh, that's the first. Oh no, wait, what was that? An attack helicopter. Okay. I thought someone used the frag grenade against me, and I was like, ooh, good job. You know, I'm clearly such a frag master that I can have a KD of 0.62. Why can't he? You know, why can't he? Damn it! What is this weapon? Oh, it's a Magnum. I thought it was the shotgunny one. You know the shotgunny one, the one that's. It looks like a Magnum, but it's a shotgun for reasons. I thought it was that, but I guess that's another game I played and got confused with. So there's someone in this little hallway, but I don't see them. Okay, let's pull out the Magnum. Oh, why am I using a Magnum? Not a good... You know, I want this explodey shotgunny one where you don't have to aim. That's way more fun. Who decided to make a version of that where you have to actually aim and know what you're doing? Because I don't know if I agree with their decision making. Anyway, so I think looking back at your memories is interesting to realize that you didn't love everything about something. You just remember what you love much more than what you hate. And that's great because it shows that your memory is working correctly, if nothing else. Like if you have nostalgia for things, that is a good sign that you are, you know, like, again, things are going right in your head. But also it's cool because it reminds you that, like, oh yeah, things now don't suck compared to how things were before. If you think about, you know, people say like, well, music was so great X time period in the past. It's like, no, it wasn't. You know, music now, any genre now is most likely going to be the best it's ever been. There's the most humans working on any particular task now than there has ever been, in history. There's someone around this corner, right? Oh, okay. But you know, like the bad stuff fades away. You know, there might seem like there's a golden era of YouTube before, but that's because the best YouTubers from 2007 or 13 or 2018 or whatever have died away. You know, you'll be looking back to now and thinking of it as the best time period for a particular thing. I don't know what that particular thing is, but that's always going to be happening, and that's a sign society is improving. Okay, shouldn't have tried to pick that up. That was my first frag death, though. Proud of those people. Yeah, this is going real bad for me. 0.77. Should really be shooting those guys. Come on. I can do this. Just throw a grenade up over. And throw another one up, and okay, he has a blast shield or something. I don't know what it's called in this game, but he has it. Whatever it is, he does have it. That is a fact. There's a guy. I'm very scared of him. But, yeah, like, your memory's not working correctly if you remember all the bad things as good as all the, you know, as well as all the you know, the great things. Because then, yeah, I'm on a streak of 2, which is actually really bad, I feel like. Okay, also I called it in at the wrong moment, but that's fine. Let's give me those experience points anyway. No! Okay. Just throw a flashbang. Get him nice and flashed out, shall we? Okay, that didn't work how I wanted it. Oh, that was the last kill. Last death, I guess? That was nice. Yeah, your memory isn't really working correctly. And the fact that, like, I'm playing this, and I'm getting, like... I had a moment in there, that little time to streak where it's like, spy plane unlocked. That was great. That was wonderful. But also, you know, other moments where I was like, I don't know where people are. I don't even know, like, where to be looking. Like, getting randomly fragged. It's really fun to do to other people, but it sucks when it happens to you. You know, those little moments are fun. I want to play another game, so I can either know that I'm bad, or I can use the shame, at least, to make myself better. I'm going to make my own class. I'm not going to play with any of these default ones. Let's do it. Let's create a class. Let's have a XM4. That sounds good. Oh, I only have one choice. There we go. It sounds great. Let's have a... Oh, I don't have anything to put on that. Oh, that's great. So I use a default gun with... at least I can have a secondary with... Oh, okay. But I can pick multiple secondaries, right? Oh, I can't even pick a shotgun. I can just pick a launcher. Or I can pick a single pistol. Man, see, this is a part of the experience you don't remember either. Like, oh yeah, you want to use any weapon? Because that's how you remember it being? Nah. If I want to use the AK-74U, one of my favorite guns, I don't get to do that. That's silly of me to expect. So I guess we won't be using our own class. We'll just be playing again and seeing what happens. Oh, also, I guess this is the first... like the first one I played with crossplay. Look, there's some people on Xbox, then I think those symbols mean PCs. Although maybe there's someone on mobile or PS4 or something. I don't know how any of this works. Let's play a second game. And let's see if I had more fun memories into the second one or less fun. But, yeah, like, I have so many fun memories that, like, I have to look back at and be like, you know, what's it actually really like? I think the only really way to know is to look at it and imagine how it would happen today. Like, okay, yeah, I guess if I did, if I, hypothetically, if I chose to play, I miss sometimes the days when I started YouTube because the YouTube algorithm was a very different beast. It worked much more on searchable stuff than anything else. Let's use the Milano 821. Does it not have attachments? Okay, I don't need attachments anyway. We'll use an SMG. Because I remember rushing around feeling like a badass, doing that sort of stuff. I was using my assault rifle like an SMG in that last game anyway, so let's see what it's like to use a submachine gun as a submachine gun. Because that is me being crazy right there. But yeah, there's like, I remember it and I'm like, oh, it was so much better. What I don't remember is the fact that like, something I just did because it was required, I was like, oh yeah, what, like, days off, what's that all about? That's a silly idea. Why would you take a day off when you can move this thing you love forwards a little bit? Which is great, but like it wears on you. You don't want to go back into that, right? I sometimes think about like like you think like, oh yeah, what would be great? It was so much simpler, like old romance or something. I don't know where the people are gonna be. Same problem as before, actually. This is a fun map. I like this. It's a Miami Beach. I mean, it's probably awful because it's night and therefore I can't see anything. But ignoring the nighttime, I like this map. Ignoring probably the most dominant feature I've seen so far, I like everything about what I've seen so far. Okay, I've got a little health file. Oh, okay. Okay, but there's a guy behind me. Oh, but my grenade still goes off. That makes me happy. So, yeah, I'm not sure I understand how this works. I like that there's... this map feels like it's for me. It's a beach, it's a hotel. I hate beaches and I hate fancy hotels, but I see them a lot because I guess I go places where they exist in the travel bubble. Like it's what people use to try and like get other people excited because we abuse other people's nostalgia as well as our own. Like, oh yeah, what's gonna be just as great as that first time you went on holiday? Going on holiday again now? Come on, I can do this. Oh, that was rough. What happened there? Oh, was he am I bad or was he? Okay, so we're on 2 deaths. And oh wait, we're going for damage right now. How does that work? Oh, okay, we gotta chill. Wait, it's tracking my damage I've done to other players. What sort of statistic is that? Like, doing 99 damage to someone and not killing them is infinitely worse than doing 1 damage and killing them, because one of those ends up with a hostile no longer on the enemy team, right? Yeah, look at that, Semtex. I ended an assassin streak. I don't know what those words mean, but I did it. I did. So, I guess we're playing Hardpoint, which is... It's interesting that the games are always trying to force you into objective modes, when it's like, I just want to kill people, man. I want to shoot people, and have those people shoot me. And then I want to... Okay. We be shot, we be dying. Like... Oh, gas mine. Oh, that's a Semtex, that's not a gas mine. I guess a gas mine is going to be the... Up on the D-pad? Wait, LBRB? What is this? What did I just set up? I don't know. Sounds fun, though. Ooh, contested. That's a fun sign. But, or it's yellow or something. But, yeah, I think sometimes we can use, like, each other's nostalgia for things in a way that isn't so productive. Like, I guess to some extent that's what all advertising is. And I don't think advertising is inherently bad. I think advertising tries to remind you that, like, the good is worth the bad. And that's what your memory is too. It's not that advertising abuses your memory so much as your memory is a form of advertisement almost. Your memory is the thing that makes you go out and want to do things. If your memory didn't do that, we'd have no loyal customers to things. Like, if you didn't remember your great experiences, or even the great parts of your bad experiences. Because, I don't have any nostalgia for the very worst things that have happened to me. Like, being locked in a room while I was in immigration detention. That's not something I remember too fondly. Yeah, look at my 50 points for capturing the hard point right there. I'm just gonna repeatedly walk in and out, and then wait to be shot in the back because I can't. I don't know where people are gonna be, man. Am I meant to be able to? Okay, I got 25 points. Let's wait till an enemy comes over here and let's shoot them. Because again, you can't force me to play objective modes. You can't make me do that game. You think you can? Well, you can't. Okay, well that's nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, look at that. See, you just gotta lie on the floor and you gotta hope that you can. Okay, someone's gonna be coming from up there, right? Nope, they're from down there apparently. Okay, I shot him. I shot Am. That counts for something, right? And now I've got his gun. I'm gonna use it to defend the hard point, despite the fact that it's a long-range weapon and I'm indoors. I'm gonna have fun with it. Oh, okay. That was horrendous. I shot at him for a very long time, but he didn't want to die. Well, that's fine. You know, I was probably bad in my aim or something. Oh, look at me. I am just so good at this. Don't even want to play the objective and I'm playing the objective. That's how good I am at playing the objective, some could say. But yeah, it's, okay, wait, there's a guy down this alleyway. What alleyway is this? Oh, it's just over here. No, it's not. Okay, we're going to climb over it, and he's going to be here. No, he's not. He went this way then, probably. Oh, he's across the street. Oh, okay. Thank you. I got a 50-point bonus for killing him because he was revealed. Whatever that. Oh, okay. It means. Scary stuff. But I got a streak going. I don't know how much of a streak it is. I think it's like 3 people dead, maybe. Counts for something, though, right? Counts for something. So we're gonna... Oh, there's the guy. Oh, what is this gun? What was that? Weapon. I think the game lagged or something, but just... I was expecting to full auto, so I was staring a guy right in the face. And just... You know, we learned a lesson there. But, yeah, I think your brain is the biggest, like, advertising point about anything in the world. I think it's really hard to make changes, and sometimes it's hard to do new things, because you're just being told about the great things about things you already know. And, you know, what you already know has this great nostalgia locked into it. But, like, you know, I'm hungry right now for some fried pickles. Really hungry. And I'm only thinking about the times they were the best. I'm not thinking about all the times they were, like, good. I don't think I've ever had them be bad, actually. Actually, I had some pickle fries that were, like, okay. They were only good because when I got them, they were so bad, and I was like, oh, this is the worst. This isn't what I expected at all. And then I, like, heated them up when I got home and, like, had some more. And I was like, you know what? If you just treat them as batter around... You know, if you just treat it as batter, I guess, is all I did. You know, they're pretty good. If you don't see them as actually food and just start to see them as a streak of batter, this is delicious. And, yeah, I guess that's why, like, an open mind can either be important, but if you know you're not open-minded, because you know, I think that should be, like, a lesson. Like, I always want people to ideally have... a mind towards experiences or whatever, but also sometimes, okay, there's gonna be someone around this corner, or maybe there's not. There's a guy over there. Okay, we got a Stoner 63. I love this gun in Black Ops. It's got a high fire rate and high damage, I think. I think the downside is, like, recoil and handling characteristics. But, let's see if it's the same. It's got a fun name, too. I mean, who doesn't want to be a stoner, am I right? Who doesn't want to be a stone? Okay. There's a lot of craziness happening. Yeah, this second game has been no fun at all, if I'm being honest with you. Like, I'm being forced to play an objective mode against, you know, like, against what I want, because that's what you need to do in a beta or something. It's Hardpoint, which is one of the game modes I never really kind of got. It focuses people around a central objective, but, you know, like, do I want the objective? I have no real need to care about it, so no, I definitely don't. Okay, he didn't go that way, because that's not a way you can go, yeah. I love hip-firing people, because it's so satisfying when it goes right. Oh, he's got a shotgun. Okay, I'm going to make this shotgun work. I'm going to make it work. This is my favorite thing to do in Call of Duty games. You can check my old videos if you don't believe me. It'd be a weird thing for me to lie about, but I love shotgunning people, so we're going to do it. There's a guy over there. Can we get him? 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 It's so laggy. It's so hilariously laggy. Did he go this way or did he go the other way? He must have gone the other way, right? That's what he must have done. Okay, that's embarrassing. I saw a guy and I didn't shoot him. Okay, there we go. Oh, it takes 2 shotgun shots at that distance. Holy Jesus, shotguns are bad, huh? Any way that kills you in one hit feels unfair on the receiving end, but, like, come on, I was, like, there. We can give me that one, right? Apparently not, but we should have given me that one. Should have been like,